Hey there, YouTube. Today we are addressing one of my nitpicks that I have with the truck, and that has to do with the auto start stop. I have a product that came in from 4D Tech right here. It's a little plug-in that goes in line with the start stop button. And what it does is it remembers your last button push. That way I don't have to keep hitting the auto start stop every single time I get in and start the truck. It'll automatically remember that. And the good thing is I can turn the system back on and auto start stop would work the way it's supposed to. So if I had to take it to the dealership for whatever reason, you know, they wouldn't know it's there. So anyway, I'm going to do the install real quick. I'm going to show you how it works and we'll go from there. Now, the first thing the instructions say is to remove this bottom piece of trim here, which I don't see how one could do that simply. So maybe we got to get into the top here. Here maybe. Doesn't quite say. You know, make sure you do this gently with plastic trim tools so you don't damage your interior. Now this spot here might be the difficult one. Once you get this bottom piece off with your plastic trim tools, you're going to have a bunch of wire connectors in here that are going to keep this piece in the way, so those will have to come out. Wouldn't have to worry about mixing them up because they only fit in like one way. That one out. Don't give you a lot of room back here, but you got to get this piece out of here so that we can get to the screws that are holding the next piece of trim out. That's going to be the only way. don't want to come out. Damn it. Go. Pain in the butt. Not really, just awkward position. So there's a couple of screws that are one there and one there. They're Phillips head screws, so I'm gonna go ahead and take those out real quick. We'll move on to the next step. So remove the two Phillips. Got one. This one right here, number 2. Now that screws out. This should just pop right out. Just like that. Help with the trim tool. Get it in there. Just pop right up. Just like such. Now, from here, we want this harness right here, this wire. That's for the auto start stop. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna unplug the auto start stop. Just like that. Take your new plug, which is this. It's got this little chip here that remembers your button push. Just plug the large end like so, and you take the other end, you plug it in to the start stop button just like that, and they even give you a convenient little zip tie to bundle it together so that it doesn't flop around in your dash. So nobody likes things that flop around in their dash. It rattles. So we're gonna pop this back in now. Well, let's first get rid of that zip tie though. Just like that. So let's go ahead and pop our dash back together. that. Take our screws. Reinstall our screws. Just like that. Now we're going to grab our lower trim piece, bring it in, and we're going to start reconnecting all of our wires that we unhooked. Start it, put it in gear, put on brake, just so I can get in here a little bit better. That's plugged in. That didn't plug. Put that back in. Plug that back in. That back in. Plug the steering wheel back in. This is all your seats and whatnot. You simply just take this and pop it back in, just like that. Seats work, that works, that works, that works. So, everything is reinstalled and hooked up. So if this works the way it's supposed to work, if I hit this start stop button, you know, that turns it on, so just turn it off, just like that. Shut the truck off. Gonna start it back up again. It should automatically turn off. And if you look, the light is on, which indicates that the start stop is in fact off. And it shows here on the dash as well, auto start stop is off. I'm going to repeat this again. Truck off. See, everything's turned off. Foot on the brake. And look at that. Light is off. Auto start stop is off. And to prove that it works the other way, turn it on. Light being off shows that it is in fact on. It doesn't show on the dash that it's off, which indicates that it is in fact on. Let's turn the truck off. And back on again. As you see, the light is not off, or the light is off, indicating that the start stop is on. So the system functions as it should, but for my preferences, I'm just going to turn that off and we're going to leave it off. So I also ordered another product to address another nitpick of mine. The underseat storage bin, I ordered a larger one from Z1. Unfortunately, that's not going to ship until about mid-December. I'm guessing that when I placed my order and the site said they were in stock, they ran out of stock. Who cares, whatever. I'm going to get it eventually. We'll install it, we'll do a video on it, and we'll go from there. But in the meantime, at least one nitpick is taken care of to where I don't have to keep turning off the auto start stop. It now remembers that I turned it off, and I won't have to keep hitting the button every single time. It is called the Start Stop Eliminator. It is made by 4D Tech. I will have the link in the description. And we'll see you guys later on the next one.